Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try out a crustless pizza. This one is from Brew Pizza, which makes the lots of matzo pizzas. That's the same company. This one is the breakfast pizza ball. It is rich layers of scrambled eggs, mozzarella cheese, cheddar cheese, sausage, bacon, savory gravy, and seasonings. It is 8.15 ounces or 231.1 grams, very specific. We bought these at Menards, which is kind of like a home improvement store, but they also have food and all kinds of different stuff. But anyway, it was $4.99 for the bowl, for the meal. Let's see. It's definitely not low calorie. 560 calories for the whole bowl, and there's your other info for you. And the directions are on the opposite side. So you can do this in the oven. Of course, we're not going to do the oven, but you can do it in the oven if you want. We're going to do it in the microwave right here. So we're going to remove the bowl from the carton and the wrapping. Place the bowl in a microwave safe plate and cook for 3 minutes on high using 1100 watt microwave. Mine's a little higher than that, but that's okay. Let bowl rest for 1 minute and then cook for an additional 1 minute. I'm actually going to drop that time probably down to like 40 seconds or so because I do have a higher power microwave. Then microwave is vary and make sure it's cooked to an internal temperature of 165. So I'll do the 3 minutes and let it sit for a minute, and I'll probably do like 40 seconds, maybe even 30. We'll see what it looks like after that first time. It does have a pull time, and it worked. Turn it down a little bit. All right. It's got cheese all over the edges. So what I'll do is I'll get a pair of scissors and just, I'll probably cut it over a paper plate, and then anything that falls out, I'll put back on top. They kind of piled the meats and stuff all in the middle, but that's okay. I will get this in the microwave and I'll be back. All right, so here it is out of the microwave. I did it for 30 seconds that second time because it was already starting to get crispy. What I did after the first 3 minutes and right before I turned it back on, I went around the edges and just I pulled this free because it was really getting stuck to the side, and this just helps it not be stuck to the side and get so hard and crispy on the edges. So it worked really, really well, it seems. So I'm gonna get this over to the table. It looks really good. I'm gonna spread this meats and stuff out. But anyway, it looks really good, smells really good. I'll be right back. All right, I'm guessing the white kind of stuff's coming up from the bottom. That's the gravy. That's what I would guess at least. And then it's got bacon and sausage, cheese, sausage and bacon. Yeah, that's the meats. I really see more bacon than anything. I don't really see sausage, but maybe it's kind of all mixed in. Yeah, cheese, stretchy cheese. Make sure I get a little gravy in there. I pretty much have everything that they mentioned in this one forkful, so here we go. That cheese, believe it or not, is really, really nice. And the bacon is really nice too. You get a really nice smoky bacon flavor. This cheese is so stretchy. I'm trying to pull up pieces of it. I want to make sure I get the eggs. I don't really get a lot of egg flavor because so much else is covering it up that you don't really taste the eggs necessarily. That was plenty hot enough too. So my microwave, 30 seconds on the second time is plenty. Yeah, I get a lot. Oh, there's one little piece of sausage. There's not a lot of sausage in there. Like there's one piece right here. It's a good sized hunk. It has a really good flavor to it. That tastes like something, not quite Italian sausage, but it tastes like a really nicely seasoned sausage that you would have on pizza. But it's not like, I mean, I guess it could be Italian sausage. I don't know, because it tastes like a regular breakfast sausage to me. But again, it kind of reminds me of Italian sausage. It's kind of a mix between the two. You judge for yourself what it is. Oh, there's another piece of sausage. Depending on what you get and the bite you take, that's the flavors you get. Let me try some of just the egg by itself. Because if you get something with a lot of bacon in it, you really taste the bacon. If you get something with sausage in it, you really get the sausage. If you get the gravy and cheese, you really taste the gravy and the cheese. So it really just depends on what you take. That's a nice scrambled egg flavor too. It's very buttery and creamy, honestly. So yeah, everything individually seems to have a really nice flavor. And it really goes well together depending on, like I said, what kind of bite you take. The bacon is really good and smoky. It has that bacon, good smoky bacon flavor. I like the little edges of cheese where it's got a little brown. Hold on. These pieces of cheese where it's gotten brown around the edges. It's not, the good thing is it didn't get, sorry, where I didn't let it sit next to the edge, it didn't get really thin, dried, hard cheese. It just has a nice crunch to it, and it's got a really good flavor to it. I love that. That's really good. So texture-wise, you really get the, I'm chewing on that piece of cheese. You really taste all the individual elements. You get the sausage, I mean, the gravy is really like a secondary flavor, so are the eggs. It's really not like a flavor that stands out unless you eat it by itself. But when you do, I think it adds to the overall flavor of the entire meal. Let's put it that way. If you didn't have the gravy, I don't think it would have the same flavors. But eating it by itself has a wonderful flavor. Eating the eggs by themselves has a wonderful flavor, but I think it contributes to the overall flavor, but it doesn't like stand out as a single flavor of like eggs and gravy. What stands out is the cheese and the bacon and the sausage. Those really stand out. And the gravy too really kind of leans more towards a little more flavor than the eggs do. So overall, really, really good textures. Everything is cooked really well. If you don't like that chewy or tougher cheese on the edges, I don't know what you could do to not do it that way, because I think even in the oven, you're gonna get that crispy cheese on the edge, because it's gonna, what happens is it was really, really full, and as it heats up, the cheese melts and everything kind of collapses, and you're gonna leave some cheese stuck to the edges. That's what gets that brown, like crispy edges, is just what's stuck, you know, to the outside of the pan. So whatever doesn't collapse, sorry, I got hiccups. So you're gonna get that crispy cheese no matter what. It just depends on how chewy it is. The oven may not be as chewy, it may be more crisp, but who knows, I don't know. If you take it and kind of pull it away from the edge of the bowl after that during that first rest, and then microwave it that last 30 seconds to a minute, I don't think it'll be as bad. So just keep that in mind. So texture-wise, they're really good, except maybe if you don't like that cheese. Flavors, I really like the bacon. I really like the sausage. The gravy's excellent. The eggs are nice. The cheese has a lot of flavor. There's nothing about this I don't like. So I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5. I would 100% get this again. I would eat this almost every day. Maybe not every day. I'd at least eat it once a week because it's that good. So yeah, the bad thing is it's 560 calories. That's the only bad thing about it. But overall, it's a really, really good meal. If you see these Brew Pub pizza bowls in your area, you should give them a try. They're really, really good. I'm surprised they didn't put potato in this, and I'm kind of glad they didn't, because there's so many other things in there that really contribute to the flavor. I don't think a potato would add much to it, honestly. So, but they do potatoes in a lot of breakfast bowls. That's why I say that. It doesn't need it, that's for sure. So yeah, 5 out of 5 for me. Hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching.